Hey guys, so shall we trade non-farm payrolls? This week, the main news is the number of employed in the US non-farming sector, i.e. non-farm payroll or trader's salary. And before we know whether the price will go up or down, we should look at the economic calendar, as well as my technical analysis, reversal points directly on the chart of the MetaTrader 5 terminal in which I trade. We will also discuss the currency pair on which my trading robot makes the best money. So let's begin. So on Friday, February 7th, there will be news, and the previous value was 256 and the forecast is 154. By the way, I did a little bit of analysis and looked at the stats and what the previous value was. Let's take a look. See, last time the previous data was 212,000 and the forecast was 164. But the news came out at 256. That is still above not only the forecast, but above the previous value. This time it is also forecasted to be 256 and expected to go down, but the news can come out completely different. So the predictability is not very good. Nevertheless, if the data comes out worse than forecasted, it will affect the dollar and the dollar may decline. That is, the probability of the dollar's decline will be very high. If you are just starting to learn the financial market, well, first of all, I recommend you to take my basic course on trading for beginners. It is free if you deposit your account from $300 using the link in the description of any broker. I'll give you the course for free. It will help you lay a good foundation and understand news, trading on news, technical analysis, and so on. And secondly, if you are in doubt about how to trade before the news, whether to buy or sell, then just wait until the news comes out. I often do this myself. I wait for the news to come out. I see a strong movement, let's say, in one direction upwards. And as soon as the market comes down, you can just sell and make money on the correction downwards. As a rule, after a strong movement, there is often a strong correction of 50%, so you can safely make money on it. The movement is not so strong anymore. Volatility drops and trading is much safer. I also want to say that after the news is released and the price moves, price often comes back and turns around in places where there is a strong resistance or support. And to understand where it is, I will just now show charts and technical analysis, which I do before the news release to make money on it. By the way, in order not to miss the news, be sure to subscribe to my Telegram channel. 30 minutes before the news release, I warn everyone and we continue. Capitalize on strong news. There will be a lot more news this week. On the British pound, there's going to be an interest rate change in Britain. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any important news. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. Why the euro dollar? Because the dollar is traded on the most popular currency pair. That's the euro dollar. And before you open a buy or sell trade, you have to look before the news comes out and what are the support and resistance lines. And I always make a little marking like this. It's simple, it's not difficult. We take the highs and lows and mark where the price can turn. Yes, these are not the strongest levels from the point of view of a competent expert approach, but nevertheless, they can play a decisive role at the moment of strong volatility. And right now, the price is near the support line. It has already broken away from it a little bit. But now we need to understand that if there is a strong movement and the price goes further down, the nearest support line will be a turning point for the euro dollar price. And in this place, the price may rebound. That is, let's say, a strong movement downward, and it stops in this place and turns upward. It is very convenient to earn in these places, even if you are just starting to trade. Well, if the price goes up quickly, there is also a reversal point here. By the way, this is a mirror support line. Here you can sell and make money on the decline. Those reversal points can be used even if you are not trading on news, but on a calm market. Also, here is higher still. Yes, you see the lines and also reversal points to sell. And there's more above here as well. It is clear that this week maybe the price will not reach here. But nevertheless, for the future you can mark them, put alerts, i.e. alerts. And in these places the price will turn around with high probability. To get more selected signals on which I trade myself, be sure to subscribe to my VIP channel. There I publish my analytics, reversal points, support and resistance lines. You will find a link to my VIP channel in the description. Let's take a look at another currency pair that contains the euro. Even if you do not trade non-farm, do not trade on the news, then of course there is a lot of opportunity to trade simply by technical analysis. For example, we see a triangle like this on the Euro-Japanese yen pair, i.e. the price moves in such a triangle, and when it comes to the resistance line, it rebounds and goes down. I gave that signal last week, by the way. You see what happened. The price approached the resistance line and rebounded downwards. Now we're waiting for the price to come down. As soon as price comes to the lower support line, price will reverse as well. I will even move this signal a little bit because it is already more relevant here, a little bit higher, and the price will reverse. Here you can buy and make money on the growth. Pay attention to the currency pair Australian dollar to New Zealand dollar. I like this pair very much. I like to run my trading robot on it. Last time I told you that this pair is in a sideways trend. Now the price is sliding down a little bit, but nevertheless, even this sliding, pay attention to the M30 time frame, has a good correction. That is, the price went down a little bit, and again, you can see it is in the corridor. In this corridor, the price goes up and down, up and down. This is very good for the trading robot fly dynamic, and it can be run in buy and sell mode at the same time. That is, no matter where the price goes, the robot makes money. If you haven't tried it yet, of course, email me at the link in the description on Telegram. I will tell you how to get the robot for free. Well, if you're already trading it, consider this currency pair. If you want to get ready-made sets for the robot, that is, to have everything set up for you, I have a technical specialist who will also help you. Write to me, I will tell you how to connect with him. And now I will tell you about one more of my favorite trading strategies, which I often use on non-farm. When a non-farm comes out, the price moves up and down on the dollar. But there are some currency pairs where no matter where the price goes, it immediately goes back up. These are cross pairs, and this happens best on the euro-pound pair. Let's take a look at this pair. Here's a very good example. Before the market closed on Friday, we saw this picture as if, you know, there was a strong news and there was a strong movement. But in this place, you can see that wherever the price goes, it starts to come back. Even right here, there was a strong move. There was a strong move down first. Then it went right back up. The same thing happens on the non-farm. The dollar news comes out, but this is the euro-pound currency pair. So there's no dollar here. The dollar is there, but it's inside. And that's why this synthetic currency pair, it reacts very strongly to the news release and the pair starts to move, but it has no specific direction. So if the dollar has a direction, it is very good. Volatility is strong, but the euro-pound pair cannot have a strong movement in any direction because the euro-pound pair consists of the euro-dollar and the pound-dollar pair. Accordingly, volatility simply increases on this currency pair, but there is no directional movement because if the euro-dollar goes up, then at the same time, the pound-dollar goes up respectively. And these two currencies balance the euro-pound pair itself. Thus, any movement is accompanied by a correction in the opposite direction. I hope I have not confused you, but I will repeat it once again. Any strong movement in any direction, for example upward, is compensated immediately by the reverse movement downward. The downward movement is again compensated by the upward movement, and so on. Even if you find this strategy a bit complicated, just open an account. You can open a demo account, open a minute chart, i.e. 1 minute time frame, and watch the movement of the euro-pound pair at the moment of the news release. You will see that the price will first fluctuate up, then down, up, down. There's probably not going to be any directional movement without a correction. This means that no matter which way you go, let's say you bought, the price went down against you, it will most likely go back up. Or vice versa, you sold, the price went up against you. What are you afraid of as a trader? And then the price will probably come back up again. It's a very comfortable strategy. It's a very safe and secure trading strategy. Try to include it in your list of trading strategies and it will bring you money. So that's a little review for this week. We're all waiting for the non-farm. Once again, subscribe to the Telegram channel. I will alert you 30 minutes before the non-farm comes out so that we can make money on it together. So stay tuned to the Telegram channel for updates. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I wish everyone a successful trading week. Trade with pleasure. Bye everyone.